TP on the account. Finally, what? There you go, lads. Peaceful TP already. And expecting price continue to go higher, but we'll be done for the week with this. What you guys doing? It's about market FX. I'm finally trading, live trading. Let me show you the entry already. We already got in into the trade. We got in at the perfect timing, but actually we're up. I was 14, and I was looking like my SL is 34. So, alright, let me explain this setup for you guys. I just got it. I got it at the right point, and I wanted to enter making mitigated zone, but like based on I was trying to calculate my position, my lot size and stuff like that. There was not enough time to do that. So let's go down. Let me go to my 4 hour time frame and give you guys a breakdown of the analysis. So the analysis is that if I look closely to this zone, this area, when a demand zone. So I was expecting price to when it tapped into the demand zone in the 4 hour time frame, and that's our 15-minute time frame. But for it to change character, 15 minutes. So when my price change character here, service liquidity bring the break of structure, put back to this one. It was the entry. I did not take this one, but I analyzed it. So price came back to mitigate this extreme zone. Here it mitigated the next zone. Here it came back to the extreme respect to the extreme zone. When price came back to the extreme zone, so we could security break of structure. I was expecting price to pull back to this zone, but price did not pull back. So instead it just made it just total solid liquidity, credit break of structure, created another low and another high. Just consider that it pulled back to this zone. So this demand zone right here. So I went out my 5-minute time frame to look for the entry model. So when I go to my 5-minute time frame, as you can see, I waited for price to turn bullish again if I could enter. But let me explain this. So I zoomed in, I made it think clear like this. And time is also good, it's also a good entry of mine. So price, you can look closer. Price swept the liquidity right there. A lot of liquidity, a lot of retail traders would have been induced around this zone. Swept, there's a lot of liquidity. So this setup is a very high quality setup because of price also swept this permanent liquidity right there. That's swept this permanent liquidity right here. Let's also mark this as our liquidity. That swept. Price swept no liquidity below these lows. And this was the most, see a lot of liquidity step into the markets. This is what technical analysis gets you, my bro. But when price swept liquidity, see that this was the most send high that I was able to take out this low. When price takes it out or close above it, I don't know when it's weak, I don't count it as a change of character or market shift, I call it. So I closed above it, there were a lot of imbalances, price had to come and feel right here. So this was the only zone that made sense, and there was no also any fair value gap on any candle that I've picked. So this was only these two candles there that made sense to me. So I waited for price to come here. And even scalpers would have been swept out right here. Price also swept for you to small liquidity right here. So price pulled back to the demand zone. I was able to take out this high. So I'm anticipating price to continue pushing to the upside. So this is a 1 to 5.2 RR that we are anticipating on the setup. Alright, child, let me also go through you guys with my backtesting results. I'm also backtested, so this is it. But I've taken about I think 13 trades on EUR USD. My most profitable pair is EUR USD. So but I'm about to go to 100, but for the no, this is not my own. Oh. This is like if you're not using this, is like you just made this one there. If you're not using their premium, so on. Let me show you guys. As you can see, this is the account goes from 1K to. Let me check something. So 1K, so now we're up $132 on the account. We started 1K on the account. So that's basically it for this one. So one guy finally. And also let's watch this one play out and also talk about some stuff. So this is big man things here, big man things. Shit like this is what we'll be doing, you feel me? Big man things here, big man things. Just fly to this upside, fly to the upside. So this is going to be like easy setup, I won't lie. Maybe I came back, I just opened my laptop and I saw this setup. I said to record it. Record it. I'm also looking for a profile account to buy. If you have any alternative, do it. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. So about to do like a 1:1. So I want to set and forget. That's my trading plan. Set and forget. So I'm about to set and forget this. But I feel that if price was closes bullish like this, to come back to at least this point. Go back to this zone continuation again. So that's the setup. So let's check our other pairs. Let's check what XA is doing. I'm not really looking at XAUSD like that right now because of gold is in a bull run. So things can happen. I was watching mix that's the short actually makes sense. But in a bull run, like it's not as if it makes sense, but it makes sense. Because of price have left a lot of imbalances, which price will come back to my field, but we don't know when price come and fill them. So what you best thing I would just advise you right now is to start on the market or you continue to be your buyer should be bullish or people are scalping. Because if it's possible for start of gold, that would be the best thing. Let's see GG also like my GG pair. I like them huge. I don't think GG is don't bullish here, which I already did already. Did it. Let's see, not really. Not really. Yes, it has came down and took out the slow right here. Like what I want to see. Took out the slow. Created break of structure to the upside. Let it I'm expecting to pull back to the zone now, which I think it already pulled back already. But right now what we're concentrating on is our EU. Guy, we're blasting through past. Boom. That's so nice. There's some big man things here. Alright, I'm gonna cut short it right now. Come back and we'll take a look. Alright. What's the best thing you can do as a trader is to follow your plan no matter how many losses you have taken. Just let your plan sort of play out. You feel me? Because if you're trying to conserve your capital, let me use the word conserve. You see that you're actually doing yourself a bad. What I mean is like, for example, right now you already broke even. Like by now you're already fearing that. This is a very good example to use. By now you're already fearing that more four price will come back and come and take me out. Four price to now you're broken even. Now you're already broken even. Now you're broken even. Now you have filled with the pleasure of you're risk free on the trade. You're already risk free on the trade. Then price now comes, hit your break even SL. Then go see if you're a place that anticipated. Then in that way you're just cutting short your winnings. You feel me? Even if price goes halfway, then takes you out. It's not I'm not only see that as a bad thing. Depends if you have a system that says you should be break even, you should look for break even and it works for you and you're feeling that is fine. That absolutely it works for you, just continue to do it, you feel me? So we're up to the fourth candle right now. I think I've done the 1:1 already. Let me quickly check. Yeah, we've done the 1:1. Bow, bow, bow. So best thing you can just achieve is to let your change run out, you feel me? Boom, boom, boom. Spread got me hitting me on this one. Where I guys eat, wanna watch it play out, or when you gonna do something else. You feel me? Best thing you can just do is to don't leave your things to play out. Don't try to rush it. You can't control what you can control and leave what you cannot control for who can control it. For example, what I'm trying to say is that you cannot control the market. So what you can control is your habits before the trade. You can control your risk management. So that's things focus on what you can control. Focus on things that matters and things you can control. You feel me? But you cannot control if price goes continue to go to TP. You cannot control if price. No matter any trade you take, it's always a possibility, not certainty. So I mean that there's always a possibility that price will hit the SL1. There's always a possibility that price will hit profit. So no matter who gives you the setup, whether you're mentor of 100 years, I've been trading for a decade or more, it's still a possibility that it will hit SL. It's a possibility. You can never be 100% sure or even 90% sure. It's a 50-50 game. Feel me? What we do actually is to increase the odds increase the odds with technical analysis. You know, be on the safe side with risk management, and be mentally stable with good psychology. Feel me? It's alright, sharp. We're gonna see how this one plays out and inform you guys. Let me go grab something to eat. I just came out from school, so I'm just started recording. I'm so tired. I'm also going to do some research. So I shall watch out for my book. I'm also going to, I'm writing a book also. One of the book is True Perspective and the other one is Just as 14. Feel me? Alright, chat. Got this one out right here. Alright, chat. Seems like we're going far. We're going like, I think maybe 1:1. Let me check. It's like 1:1 and 2. So I was trying to like decide which topic I was going to teach. So I already ended my math and risk management. So let me teach what risk management. First of all, what is risk management? So first, everything I teach is just straight from my head, my mouth. You feel me? Risk management is what is a plan that protects your capital and protects both your mindset, protects you from unnecessary damage and keeps your accounts alive for as long as possible. Feel me? So when you first get a trading account, I don't. I like actually the fact that people actually exaggerate um risk management because it's actually should be exaggerated because of even if you're having a 1 month losing streak and you lose like 10 trades in a row, if you have a good risk management, you can still it's very much possible that you end up at maybe you just lose like 5%, 6%, 7%. You feel me? And maybe the next week you are taking like just two good trades and you're back to break even. You feel me? So this management is very, very important. Please apply this management to my first platform account. I never blew the account. I did not fill the account. They had a really hidden rule that I didn't know about. I had a very good even though I was fucked up psychologically, I had a very good risk management plan. So that risk management plan really kept me in the account because I just like two more losses and I would have been deducted from the account. But since I have good risk management, I took a lot of losses. It was just two good trades I took on that account. I was back to break even. I took 1:5 and 1:5. So I was back on break even. Because I have the power of risk management. Don't if you just open a floating position, right? For example, you just come here, put like this, open a buy limit, no SL, nothing. Simply me, you're telling market that you are giving it all your account balance. If you don't have a stop loss, yeah, you're giving the market all your account balance. You can take as much as you like, and wipe it out and get liquidated. Anything you want to do to your account, let it do. That's what to do. So in first trading, something we call stop loss. I think a lot of people should know what stop loss is. Is the command that you give to your broker that at this point of time, I don't want to take more. I don't want to risk more than this. At least I'm going to be comfortable with this amount of loss. I'll take this loss. I'll take. So like I tell your broker that when price gets to this level, you're not willing to continue to risk because they should execute you out of the trade. Same thing as take profits. Take profits as important as stop loss. I think I'm going to say that one is as important as stop loss. Also, I see a situation where like this when price comes here like this, you don't have a take profit, gives you 1:5 or between 1:5. The weeks you just close above it a little bit, then come down, take out the SL, and it will take you out. So this is as important as take profit is as important as SL. Take profits. Why I'm saying take profits, like, but to kill take profits will kill any forms of greed. Or people take profits be like tight on the take profit. Don't try to push it higher. The only situation when you do that is what me I do. And I'm not saying you should do it, especially I don't even want you to even do it. What me I do is like if I'm on a trade like this now, the price is already here, and there's news coming out, I will tighten my SL. I'll put my SL here and increase my take profit. Why? Now what I do is a very reasonable risk management plan. So for example, I'm here now, and in the next like 5 minutes there's news. I'll put my SL to this zone. I'll now increase my take profit to another one is to 5. You feel me? So if price goes to take me out, let's hit my SL. But if it's going to go bullish, I'm going to allow myself to take this again. I'm going to increase my TP to all the way to this high. You feel me? That's what I do. That's my risk management plan. So every trader as important as your strategies and your plan is I don't see if any plan that does not have risk management plan it is a psychology plan. It's just as I don't know where you're even doing your plan. So risk management, everybody should endeavor on risk management. Management will keep you alive as long as possible. So when you get the accounts, the most important thing is survival. You feel me? Survival is the most important thing in the account. Survival is most just know that you're trying to last as long as possible. So when you get an account, the initial balance, what you are trying to be like conservative. You have to first like to trade you're taking. Try to be like as much as possible to be above. Like what I do, for example, like this now. At this point, when price give me 1 to 3 now, I'm not doing anything. I just wait for price to take me out for either come back or take me out or hit my TP. Any one of them, I'm fine with it. But on a situation where you are trying to when you just get an initial balance, you're trying to hunt as take as little as possible, especially when you don't get an initial balance. What I do, I'm not saying that what you do, that's my risk management plan. So if I'm initial balance on a drawdown, I'm looking for break even in a way possible. I was surprised to get to 1 to 3, then break to 1 to 1. That's what I do, and that really works for me based on my back testing data and my for testing and my present testing, everything testing. So risk management is as important as it looks. Risk management. So everybody should endeavor on risk management. You can create a risk management plan right now. So I'm talking to you right now. Just fucking close out your phone or your laptop. I'm gonna start writing, answer back questions and knowing what works or what does not work. Try to do less of what does not work and do more of what works. What I mean is like you see that by this time you are trading price hit your SL by this time a lot of times. So don't do that and do the play by the time that it doesn't hit your SL. Feel me? Do less of what doesn't work and do more of what works and you wait for the results. Feel me? And don't frustrate. Feel me? Don't frustrate. Just let trade comes to you. And that's a very hard one that people don't really talk about. It's okay if you can go a week or 2 weeks without trade any setup because it's possible you're not forcing any setup. And your daddy did not pay anybody to produce any setup for you in chat. Feel me? Alright. So that's what I want to speak about risk management today. I just escaped my mind to talk about it. So it's as important as it looks. SL, take profits, create a plan that works, a risk management plan, you feel me? Cut short your risk, don't over risk your accounts. I risk 0.5% on all accounts. So it's because of I risk 0.5 because that one my meta states can handle. It depends on the account balance though, like if it's like a big account, I risk 0.5. Then I look for 4 trade a week. One, 2 max per day. I take 2 max per day. So if I take 2 today, I take 2 tomorrow. For the rest of the week, I'm not done with the chat. Feel me? Or maybe I would have, if I make serious money, or maybe I would just, if I make good money and I make a lot of percentage, maybe I'll just look for one trade setup, which I provide with would never see. If I look for one setup and I'm done for the week. Feel me? So I'm going to give you some my I'll give you like 3 things you can start doing. So give yourself first of all go and create a English management that works for you. Then what you can start to apply that I apply is I do 4 trade max a week, 2 max a day, 0.5, 0.5. But depend on the setup also. If the setup maybe for example now, this is the one I'm risking 1% of this. I'm willing to risk 0.5 on this. So this is the last zone. This is the extreme zone right here. If there's another zone below it and you see your setup around there, you can risk lower than what you're expecting to risk because of the possibility that price will come and mitigate that zone. For example, like what I told you guys on GG, I think. Price respected the first zone and came back to come and respect the other one. God of creation, think of that price will pull back to at least fair value gap. But no P. We're gonna watch it play out. Risk management is very important as it looks, as it sounds, as it feels, as it blah. Alright, chat. I'm looking good. Tell me how you feel this video. I think this video is one of my best videos. That's if we hit TP. Anyone share TPSL, I don't know what's going to be the outcome. But anyone we hit, I wanna like it because of I'm liking the camera is good. You can agree with me on that one. The recording is good, the background is good, everything is good. You know, this laptop is just W. So this I don't want to talk about that. Beep 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 Yo chat. You know like so this year we'll go like I think halfway. So I think we are going to like minus 3. So you pull back to the fair value gap like I anticipated as I push it to the upside. So I have to wait for it to continue pushing to the upside. Your chair. Right, chair. This is our trade update. So it's only 6 in the morning right now, 6:30. So we like a few people before price hit our TP, but it didn't. Instead, she just started pulling back. I'm probably pulling back to this zone right here. I feel that's beautiful. So far. So I'm going to break even right now because my plan said that if I get to the next day and price, I'm not hit my TP and my SL. I break even. And just give me 1 to 3 already. So I'm gonna have to break even to 1 to 2 because he gave me like a 1 to 5. It's 1 to 3 and I've done a 1 to 1. If I give me a 1 to 5, so I'm gonna do 1 to 2. Break even on this. So let's watch this play out. And since London section is about to open also by 8, and watch this play out, I'll see what's good. Alright, yeah. Let's go. So far so good, it's beautiful. While I'm officially, like, this setup is also beautiful. I love this setup. Let's check other pairs right now. Let me also talk about something. So even if I was this happened on the daytime and I was awake to see this commodities level start to pull back, I would have not actually not closed because of I've backtested so much that I have so much confidence and I have so much confidence in my setup that why exactly should I even close? It doesn't even make sense to me. I've seen this shit play out. Well, how did I get my money to 5.2? So who will I say I'm greedy? I should have taken the money to 5. How did I get my money to 5.2? Before I'll go to what I do before. I just go to my hard time frame and look for the supply zone I see that price will react to. For example, something like this, and pick it out. I say that a lot of times price gives like in 10 trades, price can do like a 1:7, 1:6, 1 to something higher. So I have to pick a number that is almost certain that price goes to before it starts to pull it back. And that was in 1:5.2. So I backtested a lot on that 1:5.2 and it was very much successful. So I'm gonna break even. But this already the next day also. So I got my data, my 1:5.2 data on my backtesting. I've not just waking up one morning and decided that the 1:5.2 I will start targeting. Feel me? Right, yeah. Prepare for school, so that shit has something. Let's also check my GJ. Let's see what's happening on GJ. GJ looks like I've pulled back to this one already. Something like this. Anytime price is choppy like this. I've broken an announcement to the upside. So I've broken this one. Now I'm playing between this place. On GJ, let's see, but let's go, let's see what happens on our EUR USD today. Let me check if there's any fundamental. So when it's a Thursday, it is by 7 a.m. But I don't know if it's gonna be very strong. This one GBP USD, I mean, there's not any seriousness. But there's not any seriousness on USD. So I'm also filter. So if you're looking for it, you can get your fundamental. You can get your fundamental on Forex Factory, as you can see right here. This is how we check for traders check fundamental analysis. The economic and stuff. This is what things happens. You can check it out. So 50 points might hit my TP. And one thing I really love is I actually love this kind of situation because it helps you to learn how to manage the trade and how to hold the trade because of course now if it's about to hit your TP, nobody wants you to start pulling but everybody wants to do this and goes to the TP, but like that one is the most crazy thing possible. Not every time possible, like not every time. That's accept that not every time. You know. So alright chat, let me get finish preparing. I'll look for wait for when I come back to do the remaining stuff. Alright yeah, here we go. So this trade took longer than anticipated though. It's pulled back to when I almost get to hit our TP, pulled back to the this zone again that I marked also. So another thing you can do to make your trade like you can gain more confidence in the setup and not time to close fast was do what I do. So I'll not be anticipating zones that price will pull back to. So when you pull back today at that zone, I'll not get scared that it's trying to give fast against me. So that's what I did and I'm about to eat full TP. I also held the trade throughout. I didn't make that break even that morning itself. I'm preparing for school, so I don't go back from school. I even have test tomorrow. But who cares about that from that one? Another phone. I'm about to eat TP right now. 665. 165. Man, this is demo account, please. Wait for price to go on just a little peep up. This close up. Then we'll hit full TP. They'll know we're out on the trade. Right, yeah, we'll hit full TP. There you go, lad. There we have it. Beautiful, beautiful. Finally hit CP on the account. As you can see, focus more on it. Because you have hit CP on the account. Finally, what? There you go, lad. Peaceful TP already. And expecting price continue to go higher, but we'll be done for the week with this. Follow, like, subscribe. Let's continue to grow together. You feel me?